gals. But we want to bring our people back home. We want to bring our people back home. It's time. Into these wars. We're going to be in Syria for 4 months. We ended up 5 years. Just fighting. They just like to fight. We want to fix our country. We want to fix our bridges, our highways, our roads, our schools. We want to fix our country up. It's time. It's time. But I was told by a general who I had to fire, I said, General, how long before we get 100% of the caliphate? He said, sir, 2 years. I said, I can't take it 2 years. And then I flew to Iraq. First time I left the White House, because I stayed in the White House for months and months. Because I wanted the Democrats to get back from their vacations from Hawaii and these other countries. And I figured it would look good if I stayed in the White House so that you people all love me and vote for me, okay? I figured it would look good. So I stayed in the White House. And I'll tell you what, I was there. I told my wife, go to Florida, enjoy your Christmas. I stayed for Thanksgiving. I was in the White House for a long time, months. I had cabin fever in the White House. But if you've got to have cabin fever, that's the place to do it. But I was there, I don't know, for a number of months, through Christmas. I spent my New Year's all by myself. Don't cry. It was me and about 500 men and women outside with machine guns. I never saw so many beautiful looking machine guns. I'd look at that equipment, I'd say, man, they sit in the trees, they sit on the lawn. I told people, I'm in this massive, people don't know how big the White House is. First of all, it's one of the most beautiful places in the world. It's really, I made a lot of money with luxury. This building, it's in 1799, which of course when President Xi comes, I say 1799, like it's old. To him, that's like a brand new house. In China, they go back 8,000 years. So that's like a new residence. But I sat in the White House for months and months, except I took a day off. I flew to a lovely place called Iraq. And I flew at night, and I got there at night, and I said to myself, this is interesting, because they say, sir, all of the lights in the plane, sir, are going off. I say, why? Because we're getting ready to land. We're an hour out. I said, what about the shades? Well, we want it better than that, maybe like it. So we turned the lights on, put the shades down. This is a big 740 Air Force One. And we're landing, and I go up and I look. And I've landed, I like to sit with pilots. I respect people that know what they're doing, and these are the best in the world. I really do. These are the best in the world. And the pilot says, sir, we're landing in approximately 1.5 minutes. I say, but there's no runway. No, sir, the runway is right up there, sir. I say, I don't see it. I have pretty good vision. At least for my age, I have good vision. I guess for my age, I have great vision, but I don't have vision like a 35-year-old captain. He said, no, it's right up there. I said, I'm sorry, Captain. How about this? Should we lift off and try to get Captain? There's no runway. Anyway, no, he said, right up there. And we land. There's practically no lights. These are little pin spots. And I said, think of this. We spent $7 trillion in the Middle East. And we can't land a plane with the lights on. 20 years later. How bad is it? No, seriously, how bad? How bad is it? $7 trillion and we have to fly in with no lights. But I met some incredible people.